Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Edge of Legends Season 2, Episode 24. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with Sidney. First of all, Sidney, you've been out here on the West Coast for 3 years now. Happy West Coast anniversary. Eventually we'll steal Randy down here too.
He's on
the West Coast. He's like on the northwest coast.
But I'm slowly getting pulled down. It's happening though.
Yes. And then we're all going to hang out.
LA is just
yes.
They're going to play an entire session in a hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll happen. Stay tuned.
Facts.
Beach session.
Beach session in the actual hot tub. It's going to be great. But, we actually have to all be in the same state for it. No rush, anyone. But,
totally no rush.
Yeah.
If we have a summer pool episode, that'd be so cute.
That'd be so much fun. Oh my God. Well, that being said, let's start off with Sidney saying, hello, Sidney, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello. My name is Sidney Rubino. My pronouns are she, her, and so are Alona's. And I do play Alona, who is a half-elf cloistered cleric.
Yeah. And next up, we have Randy. Randy, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hey, everybody. I'm Randy Alvarenga. I'm playing Lothier Van Linson. Our pronouns are he, him. He is our human druid.
Nice.
Wait.
Well.
Yes, someone please insert character art here.
I'm just going to point to the wonderful graphical asset with our character faces. There we go. That's mine. That's my mug. Next up, we have Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Wes. I am playing Dragon Targir, the Duskwalker Magus, who likes to blow things up and also turn his friends invisible so that they get themselves in lots of trouble. So yeah. And we're both he, him.
Wonderful. I just want to share with the class. Randy just had a delightful nickname calling Wes a duck walker magus, which was delightful.
I need it.
Next up, last and certainly not least, we have Kylie. Kylie, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
I love this when this happens. It's always like when my family gets home. Hi, I'm Kylie Argo, but Kylie really doesn't matter at this point. You can play Shiodavis the Elven Ranger, and I'm kind of confused right now. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Go right ahead, buddy.
During this little intermission, I want to make everyone jealous by saying that my fiance has brought me tacos.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
She's the best.
Also, just to let everyone watching know, we prepared for this episode by telling ghost stories to each other before the game. So
It was great. We have many amongst us.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary, actually.
At the end
What's
of
up with
season,
that?
at the end of season 2, we'll have to when we do the Q&A, we'll have to have story time. We'll talk about all of our stories and all that kind of stuff.
I want Reap Psyche to tell his ghost story because his ghost story is the scariest.
Ooh. Well, yeah. Reap, when you see us for the Q&A, please regale us with your wonderful chat texts of your ghost stories.
Kylie, Regalia. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
I like how we all just thumbs up. Well, I guess that just leaves little old me. My name is PJ. I am the GM for Edge of Legend and Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everything else that are not these amazing players. Before I forget, as always, I want to give a huge thank you to our TD Joe. Joe, you're amazing. We could not be here without you, and we thank you so much. Also, Sam is going to need another break today. So, Sam, we hope you have a great night. We can't wait to see you, if not this weekend, then next week. And have a good Wednesday. And I guess with that, let me tell you what you missed last week's episode. If you haven't seen the recap, it's got my face on it. Go to our YouTube /Nat20Prod to see the recap. But if you haven't seen it, oh my God, was last week insane. So it starts off with Shonibus in a prison cell because the malefactors are going to use her as bait. She breaks out like Black Widow style, finds a high ledge, jumps out of the tower prison, and starts falling like 80 plus feet. This malefactor just jumps after her and starts sinking like a stone to get her. They fight in midair, back and forth, back and forth. And at the last second possible, she stabs him in the eye, kicks him in the head, uses a special talisman, floats to the ground, and gets out of the way before this giant like metal man just crashes into the ground. Then she leaves. The broken, no less. Cut to everyone else. They just blew up a chunk of the aqueduct to dismantle and neutralize a few of the malefactors that were already chasing them. Well, at this point, they decide they're going to go look for Shionibus. And around this point in time, they kind of collide. They find each other. And as they find each other, so do the malefactors that were basically just honing in on her the whole time. Like he said, she would make great bait. And about that time, evil purple fire, out steps all the malefactors, including the demon. And then another chase happens as they have to chase their way back to the aqueduct for safety. And at the last moment, when I rolled a critical 20 to end the chase in favor of the malefactors, Joe, our amazing TD, gives up one of his hero points. I reroll, critical fail. Joe saves the day. Our heroes land in the sewers, recalibrate, reconnect, and ready themselves. Decide to go back north to the noble quarter, where on this highly elevated plain with 7 major families live, they find the demon in question. Lord Puck, who I think you all also wanted some answers from about what be happening in the city, why everyone seems to have kind of a weird memory, shows up to interrupt and then runs away. You give chase and you end up in a secret lab underneath one of the mansions called the Womb. And there you find the demon kind of taking a form out of one of these pods, absorbing it and getting ready for the fight. So that is where we're going to pick up, right with the fight. Let me set the scene, then we'll get initiative. And when the fight music starts, we'll get the fight going. So, a dimly lit metal room where the steel is rusted blood red stands all around you. Many pods with glass, enchanted glass seals, and unusual brass and bronze pipes seems to hum and thrum in rows down the entirety of the lab. Dim torches erupt to give sight in this room. You can see water being pumped constantly into these pods with liquid so opaque, all you can see is the bubbling of something inside to suggest there might be breathing, living flesh or something inside. Lord Puck is nowhere to be seen, but standing in front of you is this massive 10-foot tall metal abomination of a demon, pretending to be a malefactor. His face, that of Dragon's dead father. But as this lump is absorbed and all the wounds seems to kind of slowly knit and heal, the face starts to kind of ripple like water and then clear into an emotionless face. No features, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, just skin and flesh. But the flesh still wrinkles and parts like there's a smile hidden in that flesh canvas. You can almost see a laughter and a row of gritting Cheshire teeth trying to punch through this stretched, tight leather skin that is its face. And as it does this, you see runes begin to form in midair. Once gripped, a demonic blade is formed. And with that, let's roll initiative.
Sorry, I was too busy finding the lyrics to right before Sweet Transvestite. I need to roll initiative.
Oh yeah,
My
no,
bad.
I saw y'all making jokes, making your little jokes. They're my important. I don't care. All right, let's see here.
That's great.
So very sadly, mine is 11.
Oh my lord.
In total?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, what happened?
What had happened was that my perception is only a +8, and I rolled a 3.
Oof.
Ooh,
No.
No bueno.
we gotta get that up, bro.
Those are rookie
Yeah.
numbers.
Well, I got a 33.
That's very much the opposite of what I got.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randy, what you got?
28.
Nice. And Kylie, what you have?
22.
22. All right, and once the fight starts, we will begin battle.
It's okay, guys, that I'm going last because I literally have no spell slots left anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm still injured from being chased by demons. That's
Oh,
I mean, not like
no!
as bad at you healed me a little bit, but not perfect. So this will be a fun one.
Perfect condition for going into a boss fight, guys. We should have napped in the sewer.
You did say that.
You did. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll help you. It's whatever. I believe in us.
Wait, you can give me spell slots back? That's awesome.
No.
All right, so that fight music means it's time for you to face the demon in this room. In a surprisingly rare turn, there's a couple of people going first before me. Sydney, you're leading the battle charge.
I'm healing everyone is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast heal. I'm gonna take 3 actions to do that, so it'll be my entire turn. I cast it heightened +2, so everybody gets 2d10 worth of health back. Let's hope that I roll really well for that. Ha ha ha. Roll.
Is this temporary health if we're already at full health?
So, no.
So I think, is it only you and Randy that are hurt?
Is Shiona this hurt?
Nope.
Then it's only me and Randy that are hurt.
So,
So
then
I'll
maybe,
just-
yeah.
I'll just heal Randy. I'll just heal Randy. So there you go, Randy. You get a majority of your health back, and it won't take up my entire action anymore. Wow. All right, I'm gonna boop you.
Yep.
I'm gonna boop you. All right. Ooh. It's still gonna be a +2 though. Heightened 2. So you will get you'll get 15 points of health back, Randy.
Perfect. That brings me back to the top. With one,
that's
you were just over by 1, so that's perfect. Yeah.
How amazing. I love that. And now for the rest of my action, fireball. Just kidding, that's Dragon. I will
Not right now.
Spiritual weapon, heightened 2. So let me go ahead and summon that. That takes 2 actions. So I'm gonna summon my deity's favorite weapon, which is basically an unarmed fist, and it'll be a melee spell attack, and I'll roll 2d8 plus, well, actually I gotta roll to hit. Wow. Uh-oh.
And you hit.
Uh-oh. Oh. Hero point. Already. It's fine. It's whatever. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Where's my calculator? That's my digital die roller. That's not the same thing. How does a... Oh, crap. How does a 25 do?
That'll hit.
It will?
Yes, it will.
Ha ha, sucker. All right, now it's time to roll my d8. I won't get too cocky. I know you'll murder me. That's not good. 2, that's even worse. Rats plus that plus wait, plus 1d4. Okay, so that's not that bad. Okay, well that's 10.
Okay. Is there what type of damage is it? Is it force or what?
It's 1d4 force or 1d6 alignment.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with force. Let's just punch him in the face.
Okay, 10 it is.
Yep, just punch. I rolled really bad on those D8s. I really did. That was not great. It was like a 1 and a 2.
Hey Sydney. Hey Sydney.
Yes.
Remember when I made fun of you and you for your dice rolls and you got mad at me?
I got a 33 on the first roll, Wes. I don't know what you want.
That's very true. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
So, with that, it is the demon's turn.
Crap.
So, first thing he's going to do is a special ability, one action. You see he reaches into midair, grabs something, and starts dragging through the veil of thin air until it kind of pulls into reality. A handful of demons by the neck, and he kind of throws them on the ground. They kind of splatter around, and they get back to them. New demons have entered the fight. And with
Kylie,
that-
you just summoned a few mini bosses. I know.
There we go. And with that one action, he takes them out, throws them to the battlefield. You see creatures that have kind of ashy and gray, putrid skin, pallid complexions, with a face like a mole rat, big protruding mouth, big kind of stunted nose and eyes far set in the back of their head, pig-like ears and a bunch of hooks all over their bodies and claws like said mole rats. These 3 demons you pull out just begin to kind of make this horrible noise. They kind of sniff the air and figure out where they are. They're no longer in the 9 hells. With his second action, with his second action, he begins to laugh as he starts to kind of shake and fizzle, and then coming out from him, you see another mirror of himself. And that will end his turn. The demons will go instead. One of them, so make a quick roll here. Nice. Okay. So, all 3 will run up to, let's say they'll spread out. 1 to Alona, 1 to Lothier, and 1 to Dragon.
Are these intelligent creatures?
They seem pretty intelligent.
Cool.
First one strikes for 27 against Alona. Is that a crit?
Is it? Is
27?
it? No, it's not.
Good. Okay.
Barely, but it's not.
So you are going to take 17 evil piercing damage as their jaws sink into your flesh.
That should have healed me too.
And then as that happens, they immediately back away in fear of you. Give me a will save.
Of me?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, sweet. Thank fucking God. Let me write down my current HP, which is not good. And then I will do some maths for you real heckin' fast. You said will, so that's a 31.
31? Okay, fine. You can tell they're trying to play you for remorse and pity, and it's not working upon you. You don't take any penalties for that. That being said, that'll end their turn. The one that rolled up to Lothier, he's going to roll to hit you. Does a 13 hit you, Lothier? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Let's see if the second one's going to do it. Will a 15 is probably not going to do much better. And last but not least, let's be a jerk. Wes, give me a fortitude save.
Hero point! This dice is going away. Okay, well, I mean, that's better. It's not great. That is a 22.
It is not a critical success, but it is definitely a success. You said 22?
Yes.
You are slowed for 1 round, meaning your first round, you will be only having 2 actions instead of 3.
It's fine. I don't have any spells anyway.
Oh, that's a good point. You can't spell strike if you want to. So that will be the demon's turn and the summoned demon's turn. Next up, we have Randy. Randy, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I've been thinking about this. And I'm still wondering what does the battlefield look like as far as them clumped together?
It's a great question. Do you want just their clump proximity, or do you kind of want to get a better idea?
I'll take the bigger idea, actually.
Cool. Well, I'll give you both. So, small picture. The smaller demons that have just been summoned, they're approximately in a 15-foot V. So they're about 10 to 15 feet adjacent to each other. And that being said, the entirety of this battlefield, steel metal plate, behind you, there's about a 20-foot drop that only the staircase, a very narrow staircase, will alleviate. So you have a 20-foot drop approximately 10 feet behind you. In front of you, you have a 10-foot tall demon, and he is flanked by these massive pods made of some construct you've never seen before. But you can see a bunch of machines constantly filling them with water all over the walls and the roof pipes that lead to them.
Okay, sounds good. This is a mechanic question for me as a newer player to this. How does dispel magic work? Is it they put a persistent spell up and I can stop it or like turn it off? Cool. Yeah. Just making sure. Cool. I'm going to cast. So you see Lothier looking at the battlefield. He sees these creatures here and the bigger creature in a bit farther off, and he decides he wants to slow them down. So he begins spinning his staff, slams it on the ground, and from it erupts just this wall of mud that just begins caking up out of the earth. I'm casting Mud Pit on the ground from the staff.
Yes. All right.
So all of those little dudes in a 15-foot burst, so that should get all of them.
Yeah.
Are now stuck in the mud for a moment. Thick, clinging mud covers the ground 1 foot deep. The mud is difficult terrain for them, so they can't easily move. So, yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. All right. So, yeah, you summon the mud, and the mud of home fills the place, and the demons are just kind of like trying to turn their bodies, and they're definitely confused by it. 2 actions, correct?
3. That's a 3 action spell.
Damn. Okay. Good to know.
But it's a part of the staff, so it's not one of my daily spells. So.
Okay. Well, next up we have Kylie. Kylie, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
They should be flat-footed though, because they're close and stuck in mud.
But flat-footed doesn't help me though. It gives me penalties. Or something like that. I don't remember. Things are hard right now. My brain don't work. The big guy is still bloodied, yeah?
Big guy, yep, definitely still bloodied.
He's not a buddy.
He's not a buddy. Not even an acquaintance. Let's do one of my shots there. Where the fuck are the rest of my notes? I have cool shit. Where are they? Okay. We'll try. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. Hold on. I rolled a 19.
Oh, damn.
That's a 35 hit.
Are you attacking the big guy?
Yeah.
That is a crit. That is a dirty crit.
Yes.
This fucking
Hell yeah.
this guy.
Eat him.
Fucking playing me.
You were told to hunt
bait?
him down, so.
True facts.
Vengeance.
Oh wait, before you roll, I need to confirm something really fast because you may have to do something to see if you've gotten that crit. I'm just gonna confirm really fast.
Oh, what?
Where did I get that spell?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's a second level. There we go. There we go.
No.
So,
Oh, son of a
I
bitch.
have
Yeah,
that.
I just
I'm
saw
not
I just saw it
refighting
in chat too. Oh no.
Ah,
Okay.
I got my
balls!
Reaper rune for my bow, if that matters.
could you read for me what the Reaper rune does?
It, I believe, is just doesn't give healing. It deals necrotic damage and doesn't give healing when negative healing is in use.
Okay. All right. I need you to do two things for me.
Oh, no.
One, roll a d6.
I yeet. That's a 2.
It's a 2. 1 second.
It's like a wild magic table.
Okay. Now, I need you to make a choice. This is going to be a horrible choice. Do you A, decide to not let the attack hit, miss on purpose, or do you B, decide to carry the crit through? They're the consequences.
She wouldn't know that there's consequences.
He couldn't. But also he could be lying. He could just be messing with you because he doesn't want you to one shot the boss.
It's true. I did send him a TikTok.
Just throwing that out.
That told him to
Throw it out there.
screw off. So
Let me just remind you, Kylie, on your super secret personal hit list of the demons that you have to kill. Do you remember the name of this demon on your hit list?
I have a list of it somewhere. It's like the grinning or the laughing one, something like that.
Close. But, so now let's go back to the question. Do you want to not hit this guy, or do you want to crit him and bear the consequences?
I'm so
He's a
confused.
trickster. I'm not gonna hit it because I know he's a trickster and he's not. Fuck. I'm gonna miss on purpose. Is there
Okay.
another one closer to him?
The three demons are about 10, 15 feet away from him. I'll say 10 feet away from him exactly.
Can I, like...
Can you take that critical and hit someone else instead?
No. Let's see if I can just barely, like, nick him enough to notice if it's actually him or if he's trying to be a dick.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's consider this non-lethal damage, which means it'll be at a -4. It'll still hit. It won't be a crit, but all the damage can still happen, and it'll be non-lethal damage. And you'll get to see what happens.
Cool. So don't roll my regular crit damage, just regular damage.
Mm-hmm.
I yeet. Oh, that was good too. 6, 10, 17 damage. And sorry, 7 piercing damage, 10 necrotic damage, if that matters.
It does. Thank you. I got your mouths. Cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. So, as you shoot him, you see there's other copies of him right next to him, and they're all kind of shifting and moving. They're almost playing a 3-card Monty with themselves. And then you suddenly see him stop. You see the skin ridges of where his eyes would be raise as if, oh shit. And the arrow flies at him. As he does this, he panics, he takes his sword, and he swats at the strike. It hits him, bounces off of him, and lands on a Dragon.
I somehow knew that was coming.
You did 17 damage, correct?
Yes.
Dragon. You take 12 damage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And you see where the shot would have hit. No damage has been done at all.
Mark his prey.
Noted. That's the end of your round? That's the end of your turn?
Let's fire one more. I have one more action. Let's fire one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my ring to ignore.
Dragon's like, hey.
Hey, whoa. Hold up.
No, I'm not shooting at you. I'm shooting at one of the other demons.
Yeah, that didn't work so well last time.
I mean, hopefully the smaller ones don't have
The
that
smaller ones,
ninja
yeah.
ability.
We're about to find out. Yeet! Oh,
It's me this time.
that dice is gone. It disappeared. I lose 1 dice per session.
Expensive habit for you.
30 to hit.
The same demon you just shot at or a different one?
No, one of the lesser ones.
Oh, that's a dirty crit. Absolutely.
Right there.
Murder.
Yes, excellent.
Murder.
To a murder.
No.
Judas,
no.
Oh no.
D10.
Most quotable vine of all time. So many. There's so many.
I do sometimes miss vines, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I
don't
love how
think
like sometimes you'll get the Vine audio on something and you're like, those are the good old days, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Look
I
at
ever
all
had
these
Vine
people.
downloaded.
What?
33 damage.
33
Are
damage.
you? Oh my gosh. Every
So-
time I'm surprised and then reminded I should never ever piss off Chionibus.
Yeah, Avatar,
Okay.
Avatar of Death. Avatar of Death. As
Duck the arrow.
Throw it out there.
Dock the arrow, pull it back, let it fly, and the demon dies. It fades back to the 9 hells. It's back to just the 2 that they summoned and the big demon himself, who seems to have an unusual power that when you hit him, pick that damage somewhere else. That being said, Wes, it's your turn.
Awesome. I'm here. Okay, so there's a 15-foot pit of mud, correct?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna use powerful leap to jump across it and try and attack the demon directly. And I'm aiming not for his chest plate, but for his legs.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Powerful leap, that's a skill feat, right?
Correct. It allows me to jump an additional 5 feet, and because my speed is my speed is only 25, so yeah, I can jump a total of 20 feet.
Perfect.
With powerful leap. Okay, and all right, and that's one of my actions. Then the other action is to try and hit this man, and by man I mean evil turd.
It's your dad.
Okay, that is a 30 to hit. Don't give me that look, PJ. It was 30. It's good.
Do you want to hit or do you want to miss?
I want to hit it.
Okay.
I'm aiming for wherever I can see it, like a bit of like a gap in his armor.
Okay. The 30, it's not a crit, but it certainly will hit.
Okay, cool. Okay. So damage. Now I'm scared.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. 2 holy damage, and then okay. Ooh, yeah. 25 slashing damage.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. As you take your blade and you strike deep at his legs, you seem somehow almost like his leg anticipates and bounces the blade, so once it strikes, it moves around, clipping you. You deal 12 damage to yourself, as his blade somehow seems to move through and past him. And you are reminded of the man you once were, hunting this exact demon down with your father. Every time you came upon this demon in a field, he was laughing, while everyone around him was bleeding from grievous wounds, dying in circles around him.
Okay. All right.
You have one more action left.
No, I don't. You slowed me.
Right.
Yeah, so I guess after I cut myself, I'm just gonna yell out, "Try magic!"
Okay.
Cesar Magus.
Who's out of spell slots?
You don't have cantrips?
I do, but they all do physical damage because I have telekinetic throw to throw stuff at him.
Well, that being said, Sidney, top of round 2. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna sustain my spiritual weapon. I'm gonna punch him again.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay, I will. Sustaining is an action, right?
Yes.
Mother crap. Crud muffins. Okay. All right. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face one more time. Let's go. Oh, that's much better. God. Oh, that's so much better. Thank God. Oh, wow. Happy. And I'm gonna do my alignment. So I'm gonna do a d6.
Okay.
Plus my modifier. I do almost max damage. That's 28 points of damage to this guy. I rolled really well this time as opposed to the garbage I rolled earlier.
So the holy weapon is the fist of Aphra, right?
Yes.
Right. So you're seeing now there's just 2 of him at this point, and then suddenly just woof, and as his connection hits him on the jaw, you see the wrinkle of skin kind of fold into a giant Cheshire grin with no lips, no teeth, just the folds of skin smiling, and explodes in a ripple as you hit one of the mirrored images.
God damn it.
Look,
Got it good though.
All I'm saying is, yeah, you got that thing good. That'll lose
Okay. Well, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay. That being said, it is now the demon's turn. You notice something unusual as the strikes that you were able to deal against him start to slowly knit across his form. Knitting as the wound does, the creature begins to laugh a horrible, horrible laugh. I need everyone to give me a will save.
God
Yeah.
damn. Oh,
Oh, we're hero pointing. Hero point.
At
Oh,
20!
Nat 20.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
With the not 20, but a 28.
28. Okay.
Not as cool.
I mean, I almost
You're
rolled
cool,
a
so that's all that matters.
34.
34. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a
And-
19 on the die face.
And Wes, very sorry. What was your save again?
Well, it was a nat 20, but it's a total of 30. Even with a nat 20, I couldn't get as high as you said.
So you basically if you didn't succeed, you critically succeeded. Okay.
Yay.
All right. I just want to know how many people here didn't critically succeed, i.e. roll a 36 or a nat 20. Okay. One.
I think
Okay,
I'm
that was
the
you.
only
Okay,
one.
you didn't. Cool. So, Lothia, you're the only one affected by this. As the evil and intimidating, infectious laugh kind of echoes throughout this lab, you find yourself laughing uncontrollably. You can't use reactions, but that's it. You can't use reactions.
Okay.
Everyone else critically succeeded. You were unaffected. With their last action, okay.
Not our only magic user.
They can still take turns. They just can't use reactions. So as you're looking at this individual laughing, they kind of start to move behind one of the pods, and they just kind of vanish from your sight. You kind of lost them in peripheral, and you have the two other demons still alive in front of you. Now, Randy, you're up.
He's just laughing to himself, like he heard a horrible joke in the most inopportune time. But he knows he needs to go after that guy. So he's going to chase the guy, the demon, the big demon. And as soon as I see him, I hope that the movement is only one action. If it's more, let me know. I would like to cast Dispel Magic on his ability to heal himself.
Interesting.
Get him, Randy. Get him.
You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a harder than normal counteract check. So you're gonna be rolling. So you're a druid, so you're gonna be rolling nature for this to spell.
What was it?
I rolled an 18. My nature is 14. So
32.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're burning the spell slot and you're doing that, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. So you hear the ominous laughter.
Well, I'm laughing too.
Oh, you're especially gonna be laughing now. You hear the ominous laughter, and then you hear, wait a minute. Oh, this is bullshit. And then you can all hear Lothair just laughing even louder because the demon laughter is completely faded because you completely you've taken away, you've dispelled his regen. I gotta make a note. Boom, there it is.
I'm just going, you thought you were going to get to do it.
Oh my God. So how many actions do you have left? Was that your whole turn?
That's my whole turn.
That's a damn good turn. All right, next up we have Kylie. Kylie, you can't quite see the demon, but you see two little ones in front of you who are absolute shits. What are you gonna do?
If I break one of the pods, what's gonna happen?
Could be good. Could be cool. Could be boss. Who knows?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Rolled it. You're aiming for like the glass part of the tube or the pod?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeet. That's a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage really fast.
We gotta knock on wood or something. This is going too well for us.
Gosh, Sidney, don't jinx us.
I was gonna say, speak for yourself.
I'm knocking on wood. As soon as I said it, listen.
9 piercing and 6 necrotic. Though it's an object, I assume necrotic won't work.
So you draw, you fire, it hits the glass. You see that kind of spider webbing of cracked crystal that then seems to grow faster and faster. You can hear the creaking unknitting of this glass until finally, poof, it pops and water goes spewing everywhere. And behind it, you see hidden the demon, who is now drenched in these fluids. You also know that once this happens, this malformed body that just looks like a cadaver just kind of like gets jettisoned and plops onto the ground in front of the demon. And you see the demon just kind of going, well, I mean, if it's right there in front of me, I'm just rude not to eat it. And slowly starts reaching for the body. You have 2 actions left.
Stop it.
No.
Yeah. You have fresh
Can't
broccoli.
have seconds until everyone else has had some. him an object. And I can take him with me if I can't. I'm just going to run to it and pick it up. I'm just going to pick up a dead body.
Okay.
And run off.
So movement, interact, action to pick it up. That's the rest of your turn. You run up to this guy, you pick it up, you activate his attack of opportunity.
Yep.
No!
I can't hit him. All I do is physical damage, y'all.
So let's see. What's your AC again?
22.
Okay.
I hate the way you said that. It's not fine. That tone was not fine.
That was a very
I
high.
am the avatar of death. I got this. Probably not, but like I got this.
It's all yours.
That's like when someone says, "Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make this horrible decision." And then the decision's horrible.
We should know by now. She makes horrible decisions.
You're the oldest
She might be the
out of
leader,
all of us.
but she makes awful decisions.
We all need those people in our lives. Oh, he's counting a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
because
7,
Dragon
29,
totally
42, 35,
10.
6, 9. Damn
So
you,
I
five.
hope you're all having a nice day because Eek just critted for 69 damage.
What?
Y'all, I'm still up.
Also
69
nice.
Yeah.
Noise.
As you run and pick up the body, you're almost kind of distracted by the uncanny valley of it. Its skin is rubbery and cold and slimy. All right. Well, looking into the chat, seems I lost you at quote from Reap Psyche, rubbery and slimy. So we're going to pick it right back up from there.
Do we have to?
Yes. Also, thank you, Joe, for being awesome and putting us back in. So, Kylie, you're picking up this weird lumpy mass that fell out of this tube. Like I said, it's rubbery and slimy, and my apologies for those. But if you've ever had to dissect an animal in high school, maybe you had the rubbery fetal pigs. I know not everyone had that, but its skin texture is similar to that, rubbery, cold, kind of dead and clammy. The muscles are kind of misaligned and misformed, some hyper-developed, some underdeveloped. You notice that the skin is blue, but sort of a bloated pallid blue, like when a body washes up in the river. But it does look very similar to Dragon. And as you're looking at this form, the demon says, "It's not nice to take a meal from somebody." And then rages and lashes out with his blade. 69 damage right through your chest.
Attack of opportunity.
You can roll it. I will allow an attack of op against an attack of op. Why the hell not?
I would love to try and, because he moves towards the body and towards her. Because I know I can't hit him, I'd like to try and smack his sword. If possible.
I'll tell you what.
Still in my chest?
Maybe. Let me make sure I'm getting this mental image right. You're saying you want to basically intercept the attack. Is that correct, Wes?
Yes, because I know I can't hit him with my frickin' sword, but I can try and at least reduce the force behind it.
Okay, now generally speaking, a specific ability is required to do this, but
I have attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it this way.
It says whenever it is a manipulate or move action, makes a ranged attack or leaves a square during a move action. So it was moving toward the body, so I guess I'm trying to stop him from moving.
Technically speaking, he didn't move. The body fell in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Strictly speaking, that wouldn't work, unfortunately. No.
All right. Okay.
So the blade, in that case, then passes over the body right into your chest for 69 damage, slashing and evil damage.
Nice, but also terrible.
Yes.
What does evil do?
I mean, apparently it eats tube people.
and takes away people's bodily rights.
That's my high five. Also, yeah,
Evil.
very much so. Okay, so boom, and that's the end of your turn, right, Shonibus?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, attack of op. Wes, it is now your turn.
All right. So I know I can't hurt him with my sword. So I'm going to drop my sword to the ground and run up and try to grapple him.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Movement athletics.
Crap. That's a 19. No, wait, that's a dirty. No, it's a 19.
19. Unfortunately, with all the water on the ground and you can't quite get a good grip. You reach out to grab it and your hands kind of almost move through
But
him.
I go up and I'm like right next to him, right?
Yep.
So then I'd like to pull out my rope and I would like to cast Gale Blast, throwing one end of the rope into the Gale Blast as it whirls around both of us.
Okay, now normally I believe Gale Blast is a blast attack, like you extend to shoot. But I'll say
It
this.
says, wind flows from your outstretched hands and whirls around you in a 5-foot emanation.
Okay. So here's my thought then. And I'm asking you to confirm. You want to
Yes.
grapple both of you in the ropes, correct?
Yes, that is exactly right. I'm trying to wrap both of us up together
Mm-hmm.
so that he can no longer take any actions to hurt any more of my friends.
Is Gale Blast 1 or 2 actions to cast?
It is 2 actions.
Okay.
I used
moving
1 to
in the-
grapple, and then I have 2 for Gale Blast.
I'll say this. Now, normally you'd be out of actions, but considering you're using this to try to basically get a second chance to grapple both of you, I will allow this to be a 1-action grapple opportunity. Now, you're using 2, I believe these are attack-based skill checks, so you'd be at the multiple attack penalty. But since you're using Gale Blast, what I'm going to say is make an athletics check.
Okay.
Normally you'd be at a -5. Now you're only at a -2.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, is grapple supposed to be 2 actions? Because on this app it says 1, so I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah,
if
just
that's
1.
correct. Okay.
Just 1.
Come on. No! How did I roll the same thing? It's another 19.
Fortunately, again, you grab the rope, you throw it, you start moving the wind around it, and the rope can't catch purchase. The mirror images also don't help.
Okay.
So that's your turn. The good thing is you don't see any more of his body begin to knit and heal. That has been dispelled. But it's now top of round 3. Sydney, your go.
Okay. I'm going to sustain the spell again. Going to sustain my spell again. I'm just gonna keep wailing on this guy until, you know, I'm hoping that if we can just knock as much health down as possible, I won't have to heal anybody, because that eats up all of my stuff and he cannot respond to anything else that we're doing. So how does a 27 do?
It's
Great. You know, smack him so hard. Dumb bitch. Anyway. Alright, let's do the thing. Hold up. I can't do it heightened anymore. Oh, son of a beach nut. This is actually gonna be my last. Is this the last thing I can do? Crap. Okay. I think I might have. Alright. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. That's 13.
13 damage?
Mm-hmm.
And that was force or good?
That was good.
Okay. Okay. Very good hit. The punch rocks him this time, hits the real him, and you can see the last mirror image just kind of fade behind him as he kind of loses the upkeep on the spell. And he does not seem to like that the Fist of Aphra just whopped right on his jaw. That was all 3 actions make the strike happen? Or is it just one to sustain?
One to sustain, but wait, it's still 2 actions to cast the spell though, right?
No, if you're sustaining the spell, you just use 1 action to sustain the spell you've already cast. You still get the rest of your 2 actions.
Oops. Well, that's good. I'm going to see if I can use everyone's looking pretty rough, right?
No, I think Chionibus is the one who's rough.
Chionibus is the one that's looking rough? Okay.
I can also help heal Chionibus if you want to like attack him, because you do holy damage. I do not.
That's true. Then I'm just gonna hit him again. Can I do that? Can I hit him again with my spiritual weapon?
I think that can only go once around, but you can definitely attack with your bare hands or a cantrip or a spell of any other kind.
Ooh, so I can attack with the cantrip even though I'm already sustaining another spell, or as soon as I use other magic, that spell is dispelled, and I have to use 2 actions to cast it again.
No. If you're sustaining the spell, that spell continues. You can cast any other spell and keep that because you've sustained it. You only lose this spell if you have to cast another sustained spell.
Got it. Cool.
At least that's what I'm using right now to make this a little easier. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, Divine Lance. He'll die.
All right. Roll the hit.
All right. Okay, that's another 13 damage.
Okay.
Is it like holy damage? Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we said that because he's a little demon.
Yeah. It is. It's divine. Die.
Okay.
Please.
As you blast the divine lance out of your hand, you see it hitting him. At the same time, the fist makes contact. He is definitely starting to sizzle, and you see his demonic flesh. What was once what you thought just heavy, twisted plate mail turns out was his skin, and you see the plate mail start to dissolve, like when flesh is just decaying from a form. It is now the demon's turn.
Mm-hmm. And his little buddies.
That's correct. I believe they didn't get much of a turn last turn, but they are running through the mud and having a hell of a time doing it. So I will say that they spent the entire last turn catching up. They're now flanking you. They're exhausted. And then they just start attacking. Let's see. They're going to do Frenzied Slash. That's going against Dragon. And... Okay. Dragon, is your armor class 20 or below?
It's higher than that.
Good. Okay. That means they only critically hit you once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, only one time.
Only just the one time. Okay, didn't roll too high. That's good. You're going to be taking 20 piercing and evil damage.
Wait, 20 piercing and 20 evil, or just
20?
Okay.
20 piercing evil. Just 20, the number 20. You're going to take 20 damage from one as it bites you.
20 evil damage.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. That was with its claws. Okay. And you're going to be taking 6 persistent bleed damage. So every round, you're going to be taking 6 bleed damage until you make a recovery check. 1 action every round, or until someone heals it.
Got it.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. And the other one is going to try to attack Lothier.
Yeah,
The same ability. Let's see here. Does a 25 hit Lothier?
it does.
Is it a critical?
No.
Good. Yeah, okay, so that's the only one that hits as well. And you're going to be taking 10 piercing damage. The last one is going to try and attack our dear friend, Alona.
No.
How dare you?
Is your AC 19 or below?
Yeah.
Okay. You were hit twice. The second hit was a critical 20. So the first hit will be doing...
So you totally
9
jinxed
damage.
us, Sydney, by the way.
It's not that we rolled bad. He started rolling good.
That's
so...
true. That's fair.
I mean, speak for yourself. I've been rolling horrible.
So,
It's because
Sydney,
you kept making fun of me, Wes.
I know. It's karma kicking my ass right
So-
there alongside PJ.
Oh my
now before I
God.
do math on the crit, the first damage that hits you is 9 damage.
Okay. Cool.
The next one is going to do 30 damage total.
I'm dying. Great.
You're dropped into dying.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, with that, it is the big demon's turn. The healer has just been dropped. The 2 demons he has summoned is still around, and at least 2 of you, well, 1 of you now is flat-footed because you are flanked. Seeing the healer just drop as this demon basically takes its claws and bursts it through her chest from her back. She is now weighing his hands down like a heavy boxing glove. Demon sees that, turns the other flanked person, which is Lothier. With that, he smiles, strikes you with his demonic rune sword. Okay. You're flat-footed, which means your AC is at -2 of what it normally is. With your new AC, does a 24 hit you? Okay. This will activate his sneak attack.
Out of curiosity, is this the big demon?
The big demon.
So he had to cross over the pit of mud to get to them, right?
No, he was already there. The pit of mud was
It's back.
the other
Okay.
demons. They had to cross. It took them like a turn and a half to get here. So this won't be a crit, but it will still activate his sneak attack. Where's the other one? There it is. And the 1D. There we go. Okay. As you soon see your healer and friend drop as these demons are surrounding you, you see that the big laughing, the liar's joke, as his name is said in the bowels of hell, all 9 of them, takes his blade, hides it behind his back, and then with a turn of his shoulder, whip from the hip, extends out, gets you right in the stomach. 35 damage. Piercing and evil.
I am bloody, but not out.
Yes. Now that was his one action. The other 2 actions he has left, he turns to Wes. Wes, you start seeing a version of Dragon. In front of you, behind you, to your left and your right, you are surrounded by Dragon. And they are carrying the blade that you dropped. Give me a basic will save.
Okay. That is my third 5 in a row that I've rolled. That is 15.
15 total.
For will? Yeah.
Ooh.
The DC set at its current pace, that is a critical fail.
Yep. I figured as much.
You're going to take double this damage. And you are going to be frightened 2 as the visions of yourself draw their blades and start slicing across you, moving back and forth into mirror panels that now surround you in your very mind. I have to roll the damage that you're about to take. 1 second.
Yeah, Reap Psyche, I don't have a hero point, but I do think that it should have triggered my attack of opportunity when he moved to kill them, but that's fine. I forgot.
Wes.
Yeah.
Looks like he's offering his hero point to you.
Oh. Yeah? Well, that's up to PJ if I'm allowed to use that.
I will say yes.
Okay.
You are allowed to use that hero point.
Thank you, Psyche. Okay. That's way, 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 way better. That's 26.
20.
Thank you, Reap Psyche.
26. I want to let you know how amazing that hero point was because you went from a critical fail and taking double of what I just rolled to taking now only half of what I just rolled.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you.
So that being said, you're going to be taking only 8 mental damage.
Wait, I would have taken 32 damage?
32 mental damage from the onslaught between these mirrored versions of you that are surrounding you and just moving across and slicing and cutting you. On top of that, you would have also been frightened 2, which would have been giving you penalties against mostly everything you have.
Cool. Well, thank you, Reap Psyche. You prevented me from going into dying.
Kel saw something in the background, just like, no.
Yeah, no button.
So with that, that is the end of the Liar Joke's turn. Next up, we have Randy.
Yeah, we do. So I have lots of people on the ground right now around me and some demons slashing at me, and I don't like it. I thought I was laughing at this guy. Am I still laughing, by the way?
No. At this
Thank
point, the
goodness.
sustaining of that spell probably would have ended. You're fine.
Yeah. So you see Lothair sort of watch as Ilona goes down, looks over at a brief moment at Dragon, and he just goes, "I said, stop it!" And he casts heal on all of the party. I'm casting heightened +1 heal for everyone of our allies. So everyone get. That's gonna be. It's not much. It's 20 HP there.
Better than nothing. Jeez.
For the party, but that's my turn because that's heightened 3 emanating spell. Okay, and that's my last. Well, oh no, it's not. I've been using level 2 spells, so that's good. No, you know what? That is my last level 2 because I can't cast a heightened 1. So yeah.
And don't forget those cantrips, man. There's nothing to sneeze at with free magic that levels up with you.
That's true.
How much do we heal for again?
20.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So Alona, Wes, and I'm like mixing people. Alona, Dragon, Sionovis.
And you.
And me.
Yeah,
that's
and you,
great.
and you, yeah.
Yay! That makes me feel better.
All I'm saying is, where's Morel? Where's Morel when you need him?
Yeah, Morel.
Do you want him in this fight? Do you?
It's too late now. We've got this.
It's too late.
Yeah.
My,
I always assume NPCs aren't there until you're like, quick, Tobias, I choose you, and like Pokemon, they arrive. NPCs are just Pokemon that you hug. That's all.
But can that be a thing where that's how we introduce guest players?
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
We need to have magic cards that summon a creature or a character when you like throw them out.
I summon guest face down in defense mode, and I end my turn.
You have activated my trap card.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you just hear bet, and it's just Tobias come running over the hills.
But it always summons them in whatever state that they're currently in. So, like, you summon someone right out of the bath.
Yeah. Okay. So, super serious fight. We have Randy taking their turn to heal the whole party. Kylie, you're up next.
I see Alona down on the ground. By the gods. All things holy.
There are two little demons, like, behind us, right?
Yeah. I'm going to run up behind the big demon and chill touch the fuck out of him.
Ooh, okay, that's rolled to hit, right?
Yes. I don't know how magic works, PJ. This is why I play a ranger.
That is A-okay. Hold on, I think I have that spell ready. Chill touch, here it is. So you are level 6, correct? No,
yeah.
That'll be a heightened 3. This is a ranged touch basic save. Okay, I'm gonna roll the DC. Is the DC currently written on your item that gives you chill touch? If not, it's okay. We can assume it's basically like a trained spell of your level. No biggie. Fortitude bonus. What's higher, your wisdom modifier or your charisma modifier?
Charisma.
And what's that modifier at?
+3.
Okay. I failed by 1 point. So, since this is not really an undead creature, but it's technically a living creature, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be dealing 3d4 plus your charisma modifier negative damage. And the creature's enfeebled for 1 round. Oh, that's only on a critical failure, my bad.
So 3d4s plus charisma?
Plus charisma modifier, yeah.
Cool. Okay. That's 8.
8. Okay. So, movement, casting a 2-action spell. You put your hands upon him and you kind of see him go as like this necrotic energy starts filling him. He's not looking good at all. He is marching ever closer to death's door. With that, your turn is done. And we go to Wes.
All right, so his plate armor or his hardened flesh is now gone, correct? On his chest?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna reach out with telekinetic projectile, rip my sword out of one of these illusions' hands, and throw it right into his chest.
Okay. I can make that work. Give me a roll to hit.
Okay. Please. It's another 5, guys.
Take
Oh
my
my
hero point.
god.
Take my hero point.
You can I?
Not
Is
from a
that-
player. No, unfortunately.
I can't take from a player. That's okay. That's a 20 to hit.
20 will miss, unfortunately.
That's what I figured.
As you reach your hand
Yeah.
through the glass, though, to grab one of their hands, you see the glass ripple and then shatter as you break the illusion of the mirrored malefactors. Actual name of the spell. And there you find your sword that you once had, that you let go of, in your grip. Doing so, you take your hands behind your head, you throw overhand style. It's not a clean throw. It lands next to the demon.
All right. I think that's all I can do, unfortunately.
Well, that was one action to throw the weapon, correct?
Well, no, I was using telekinetic projectile.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were actually grabbing it with your hands.
No,
My
like
mistake.
reaching out with my mind to feel where the weapon is and then tossing that with telekinetic projectile. But unfortunately, my rolls are angry. So that's 2 actions, and then I don't really have anything else I can do with 1 action, so I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Okay. You take 6 persistent bleed damage. I just remembered that happened last round. Now, if you want to make a recovery check to end this effect, you can do that instead of casting Shield.
I thought that ended if he was healed.
Yeah, it ended if I was healed, right?
You're right. No. Thank you for the correction. Yes, the spell went off. That's
Sweet.
healed. You're fine. Shield's up. You're good.
Awesome.
Okay. That's the end of that round. Next round, Sidney, you're no longer dying.
Oh, thank God.
If you want to use 1 action to get up, you can.
The answer is yes, I do. In fact, want to do that. Yes. And then I'm going to use Divine Lance and just keep hacking away at this guy. I really gotta just try and murder him so fast. At this point, I don't sustain to spiritual weapon anymore because I can't.
Okay.
But I don't know if this is gonna hit. This might be right at the mark. 25. Does a 25 hit?
That hits.
Ooh, okay, sweet. Okay, wow, I love this for us. All right, Divine Lance. Give me the good rolls. D4. It's so small.
3d4 plus spell modifier.
I know, it's so little.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's like 3 dagger stabs. Yeah.
No, it's 12.
12 total?
They're divine.
Yeah, 12 divine damage. Also, let it be known, Tori Novell is a hero point, so the next time we need one, we need to petition
Next
them.
time I roll a 5.
Next time.
So next turn, right?
Right. Randy's the secret sassy one. No one expects it because he's so nice, but every once in a while he'll just get you.
Oh.
Real subtle, like.
Oh no.
Really fast, Chonibus, you still have your bow on you, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't like that. Thanks,
No, what do
though.
you?
That's
damn it.
great. That's great news. Give me a will save.
Ah!
No.
Yeah, yeet.
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Am I the drama? I'm gonna use my hero point.
It's a good idea.
Nice.
That's worse!
No.
That's a 26.
A 26. Okay. All right.
Worse.
So, as you put your hands upon the demon, and the chill touch runs through him, he kind of like stops and goes, ah. Turns to look at you and goes,
You know, that bow you have there would be really lovely if you could just give it to me. You're feeling so gracious after filling me with necromantic energy. Clearly, you can give me the bow.
as he does this, these words start kind of playing this like Looney Tunes music in your head. You're like, I don't need the bow. I don't need it. I don't need it. But then your frontal cortex goes, are you stupid? This is a gift from Anubis. The spell Charitable Urge is cast upon you, filling your head with the desire to give your weapon up to the liar's joke. But since you succeeded, this cognitive dissonance fires back. You cannot, will not give your bow to the demon, but you are stunned 1 as your body wrestles with the urge to give him the bow. So on your turn, you will be losing 1 of your 3 actions.
Even though I have Unwavering Mind.
I believe so. Read for me that ability really fast.
I wasn't prepared for further questions.
Because I believe that might give you bonuses to checks. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've been over Unwavering Mind.
Oh no, it's just against sleep or unconscious. Or no, whenever you are affected by a mental effect that lasts at least 2 rounds, you can reduce the duration by 1 round. No, that's up to you.
That being said, since this is a mental enchantment effect, the target is stunned 1, meaning it would only last 1 round, and this makes it 1 round less. I will say, you're not even stunned at all.
Can I act stunned?
What's that?
Can I just like make it till I make it?
Give me a deception check, 'cause I think I know where we're going with this. Give me a deception check really fast.
That's a 25.
Okay. So you perceive to act stunned, like you're suffering from the effects of this spell. The demon looks at you with this big smile. It's just like the skin being stretched, and he goes, "That's right. You little liar. Seeing through your ruse, they strike you one more time."
Cool. No doubt.
What's your AC again?
22.
It's not a pretty crit. Okay. Demon takes their horrific rune blade and slashes you for 20 damage.
I'm still up.
Good, because it's now the demons that he summons turn.
Of course it is.
No.
One of them is going to go rushing to Dragon.
If he's moving into me, does an attack of opportunity trigger or no?
Yes. Do you have a weapon on hand? A melee weapon on hand?
I have my kukri.
You can use that.
Sweet. All right. And you said a 20?
It'll try to make a hit with 18. It's going to miss.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
So
use attack of op.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That was more than a 5. That's good. That's a 32.
That's a dirty crit.
Just a little bit higher than that 5.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, just a little. Okay. It's not a whole lot of damage, but I'll take what I can get at this point. So that's 8 slashing damage.
Okay. 8 slashing damage, and that's doubled with the crit?
No, so 16 total.
Okay. You take the kukri, you strike out really fast against the neck. The demon's kind of weird mole rat face just kind of snaps back over its own shoulders, and it poof, returns to hell. The other one is going to run by Lothier. I only have 1 action left, but this will be putting Lothier flanking between the demon that was summoned and the liar's joke, the big demon that's attacking you.
No.
Does a 21 hit you?
No, it does not.
Yay!
I have a shield.
That's right. With that shield raise, you and I love it too. It's that mudwood, so like kind of spongy.
So it's spongy. It's not even like super hard.
So instead of a loud thunk or a metal ring, you just hear like a spongy sploosh as its face goes right into your shield, and you can see its mole rat teeth trying to work around it, but it can't quite figure it out. And then it just kind of unhinges its jaw, and its turn is done. With
Just
that,
brushed his teeth.
With mud.
with mud. Speak of vengeance, and ye shall have it. Randy, it is your turn now.
So he's just like taking this creature that sort of leaped at him. As it jumps off, he slams his hand to the side and raises his right hand, and his eyes begin to crackle with lightning that sort of runs down the rest of his body over his hand, and he's casting Shocking Grasp at the bad guy.
Yes. The big bad? All right. Now, he is still wet from the ooze, and even though his body took on the shape of metal, I will say it is treated as plate mail, so this will be still effective as such.
26.
26. That is That is definitely a successful hit.
All right. Let's do 2d12. That is 18 lightning damage or electric damage.
Okay. As the lightning courses through your body and hits the demon, you see a spark run through his body, stiffens and starts to shake as fire ignites on his being. You will also be taking the 1d4 persistent damage as well. Why don't you go ahead and roll for that for me, Randy?
1d4. Okay. That's a 3.
3. Okay. Do you have any other actions? He's
No,
looking really bad.
That's 2. Can I hit him? Can I try to hit him?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I've never tried to hit someone. That's a yeah, no. No, that's a 17.
That will unfortunately miss as you're swinging them with your staff, right?
Yeah, with my staff.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will miss.
See, this is why I don't try to hit things.
No, you just shock and grab. That's all you gotta do. Just
yeah, but I am force lightning.
That's the word. Yeah.
I'm casting force lightning at this guy, basically.
Oh man. Oh god. This is oof. Kylie. You're not slowed. You have your bow. You're right in front of this guy. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to do a quick look over at Dragon to see how he's doing. Do you look bloodied or anything, homie?
The heal definitely brought me back up, but he was looking pretty bad for a little while there.
You and me both. I'm going to just upper like baseball swing with my bow, just like crack across the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
What do I add? Strength?
I'm gonna say you can add dex to hit, and the damage will be strength. Yeah.
Sick. 27.
27. That'll hit. Unless you'd like it to miss.
Oh, son of a bitch, we forgot.
Is he? But he's. So do I know it's him?
Oh, it's absolutely him. The mirror images are all gone. It's absolutely him. But you still have to ask yourself: do you want this blow to hit, or
he's
you
still
want?
Able to like? I think he had the ability to like make you hit other people. I think
that's why I looked over at Dragon to make sure that he was okay.
I'm the one right next to him right now.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're good. We're good.
Fine.
We gotta get rid of him,
Fine.
y'all.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Math. 17 damage.
Okay, 17 damage. You crack into the liar's joke with all your wrath, and as it does, he takes the blow right to the noggin and then moves the energy with his own body. As he moves the energy, you can see it almost disperse off of him and go into Lothier. Lothier, you take 12 damage. And the demon looks alive, but soon to die. Now you have to ask yourself, Kylie, because you're right here. If you keep swinging on this guy, keep hitting him, you may eventually break him down. But how much of that will potentially kill Lothier?
Oh, God.
Don't worry, it's a flesh wound. We gotta take him down. No, don't stop. Don't
believe him.
Stop.
Wes!
Don't ruin the moment.
I'm so sorry.
So you have this crisis of faith, and you can see Lothier dealing from the blow as this welt just magically crosses his forehead, and he says, "Don't stop." What do you do?
We're gonna load and fire again. But actually,
Okay.
fire from a bow.
All right. Give me, just for the sake of giggles, give me an acrobatics check to jump as high as you can above the guy.
28.
28. That's good because that also means you can tumble through his space vertically and not have an attack of opportunity attack you. As you do, you notice a bunch of pipes up above him and to the side. You leap easily 15 feet straight in the air. You're about to the ceiling. Now, do you want to still shoot him or do you want to shoot one of the pipes?
And the pipes are all interconnected.
Yep, especially to like the pods that are flanking this whole room.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Roll to hit. He is flat-footed as you are directly above him.
That's a 33 to hit.
Did you say
I'm so sorry.
33?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dirty crit.
Who appointed me as leader? I'm a terrible leader, y'all. Yeah, 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Out of curiosity, do you have any sneak attack dice?
Should I, PJ?
He is flat-footed. That would activate sneak attack.
Son of a bitch.
It's fine. It's fine. Sidney, you have that thing I gave you? We can bring someone back from the dead. We're chilling. We're good. Everything's gonna be fine.
Is it?
Mm.
You guys remember our friend Lothier? I remember.
So short but sweet.
Oh,
Why
that's a
did
lot
you
of
say
math.
don't
Hold on.
stop? Why?
It's a lot of math.
I always love it when you do a crit and you're like, oh yeah. Oh no. It's too much. Oh, and
I
also
can bring you back from the dead, I swear.
and you also added your dice and you doubled it for your quarry, right? Because you marked them as your quarry.
And
Oh.
double that? My total?
So you add the weapon, the sneak attack, the quarry, and because you have the Ring of Horus, I believe you also add your dexterity bonus. And then you take all that and you double that number.
Oh no. Oh no.
Murderized from all of eternity.
What is the query?
I want to say it's a D8.
Is it?
Oh, I did that, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Then
But does the damage go to the person who's closest to him, or does it go to a random person? Because the first time you rolled a d6.
it's a very good question.
That's the worst. And double it?
Yep, all the dice you rolled, the bonus modifier from your dex mod, make it one big number, multiply that by 2, boom. Now, if you already doubled your dice because of the crit, you don't have to worry about doubling that. No, love to hear that.
So which one of our teammates is taking like 120
Wait, no, I did
damage?
double it already. Because I did 4 d8s instead of 2. Yes,
Perfect.
I did already.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought.
So 48.
56.
How much? 56?
56.
Okay. Lothier, you take 25 damage.
Okay. I'm still alive.
Now, Tell me the tale of how you killed the liar's joke and scratch the first name off your list of the damaged 7.
So she leaps through the air, and as time itself slows down, and she can hear her aunt, not only her aunt's voice, but also Anubis's, as she is able to just zone in on this one creature that has done nothing but cause torment to her friends. And she just takes in a deep breath and lets it out, says, "Say hey to the big man for me," and fires.
Nice. The demon looks up. If it had a visible eye and not just the folds of flesh, you could see they would be dilated and wide in shock before being pierced, run through, and shish kebabbed by your arrow. The liar's joke descends back to the 9 hells. And as he does, the damage, of course, blows through and hits Lothier. With that, the battle is over. With few spell slots, fewer HP, you survived the first demon on this list and avenged Dragon's dead father. We are going to be taking a 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll do what heroes do most and do best. Loot the body and deal with the consequences. We'll see you in 5 minutes, everyone. Love you so much. Hello, everyone, and thank you for that break. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. These 4 fought a horrible demon called the Liar's Joke. It was a very powerful demon, almost definitely downed the healer, almost killed the rest of the party, but they triumphed. As the demon falls to the ground dead, the energy that cascades off the blow, Shionibus, definitely seems to strike hard into Lothier, and he drops as well. There are a few moments before the demon's body fully returns to the 9 hells. In this time, you can reach out to each other. Lothier appears bloodied. If you want to loot the body later, I'll let you know what you find.
Ilona is immediately going to rush over to Lothier as he's been knocked to the ground.
Did we get him?
Buddy. Yeah. Shionibus got him. Thank you.
I knew she would. All right, I'm just gonna sleep here for a second. And he just kind of like passed out a little bit. He is like, I kid you not, I have 2 spell slots left, and they are out of all of the ones I had, and very, very low on HP. But
Ilona's gonna do a medicine check.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
And you're doing this on Lothier?
Yes.
What is your experience in medicine? Are you trained or expert?
I'm an expert.
Okay, expert. That means you. I'm trying to find it. Should have memorized, but the math is always a lot. Here we go. You get to heal him 4d8 plus 10.
I love it.
That's pretty great.
This is great. Alrighty then, buddy. We're gonna 4d8. Jesus.
Yeah, medicine checks don't fuck around.
No, they don't. All right. That's 29 health.
Nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still rest though. You're allowed. We've been running around like crazy. Don't force yourself.
You said 29?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna walk up to Dragon.
I'm no longer bloody, by the way.
Okay, good.
Hey. So I'm gonna make my way up to Dragon. Hey, you good?
I will be in a second. And you see him like pull out his kukri and start walking up to the demon's body.
She follows. Just kind of watching over his shoulder.
Also, and you can see he's still pretty injured, but he's like, that flip and shoot, that was really cool. And then he's going to take the kukri and like slam it down into the demon's chest and like carve out a chunk and try and harvest the demon's heart.
Okay. Now help me out. For this ability, it's a survival check, right?
Correct. Yeah. It's monster scavenger and it's a survival check. Okay. So that's an 18, I think, because I have +2, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. As your kukri starts kind of slicing and separating the tissue of this demon, you are able to, it's not a perfect cup, you are able to get, considering the demon's easily 10 feet tall, about the heart this size, like a basketball.
All right. And then he's going to like wrap it up and put it in his satchel. I feel a little bit better after that. How about you? Turning to Janibus. Do you feel better after murdering this monster?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm a little, cuts, bruises, and whatnot. I'll be good. Cross a name off the list. I hope they're all not like this. This is gonna be rough.
Wow.
And it's a long list.
I look forward to helping you along the way, and look forward to these demons not using my father's face to taunt me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this whole thing. I'm sorry that we stopped in town and all this kind of, shit kind of hit the fan.
I honestly didn't think that it was going to be a problem, and I was clearly wrong. This town has gone even more to hell than when I was here. That's saying something. Wait a minute. Where is that little shit? And he like starts looking around for Puck.
Give me a perception check to search for him.
Okay. I see nothing.
Oh, no.
It's not one. It's
Not one.
Oh no.
Anyone see him?
I'll do it.
I'll look. Can I look around?
Like wiping blood out of his eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Go look around.
God.
That's 24.
Ooh. 33.
Whoa!
All right.
You're with a vengeance, Lothier.
I don't think I was like, I would probably not have been as much looking for Puck until I heard him yell, "Where'd that little shit go?"
I'm just imagining like you're doing this.
I just love that he's there like,
Looking
did we
so hard.
win? And then like, did we win? I see you. So as you look around the room, you all try to find where Lord Puck has run off to. Lothier, you are able to see in the tiny crevice between the wall and one of the pods, kind of sitting down, like hugging their own knees, chin on top of their knees, just trying to stimulate themselves with their young chin to just kind of get that sensation to calm them down. You find a terrified young halfling Lord Puck.
I walk over and go, "Looks like we took care of that demon for you. We're not here to hurt you. All right?
We aren't?
No, we're not. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to ask some questions, figure out what's going on. You were giving money to the poor, right?
Yes, I was giving money to the poor.
I look over. I look over at Dragon. I just don't think he's as bad at least as the demons were.
May I remind you that he's the one who let us in here in the first place.
He was trying to run from a guy who was trying to murder him and steal his identity. I would be running too. Look, Lord Puck, they said, it doesn't seem like you are quite used to that name.
No, but I don't know why. I just know that I'm Lord Puck. And I don't quite have anything else surrounding that name.
All right. How long have these demons sort of been running everything? They seem to be able to tell you what to do and not do.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
What house are you from?
I don't know. I'm told that I represent the crest of the family Rasputin, but I'm not a human like they are. I'm a halfling.
Rasputin. Can I make a history check to see or a society check to see if I would have even heard about a Lord Puck at all?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So that's a 14 on society.
14. From the time you spent here, you don't remember any halfling lord, let alone anyone named Lord Puck.
Can I do detect magic on him real fast?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Do I detect magic?
You don't detect magic. Or if you do, it's either so powerful or so faint that it's just not popping up.
What about what if I cast Zone of Truth?
Sure, you can do that. I will say
Just
that
kidding, I can't. No, just kidding.
because you're all out of spell slots.
I have nothing left. We just defeated a demon, and now I have no spell slots left. I can't do anything.
Give me. Okay.
No. Oh no. Oh.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Give me a good old fashioned perception check. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, perception checky. Let's go.
Well, no. I don't think we're going anywhere.
No. What's the number?
How does a 21 do? Is it okay? Listen, I rolled really low, but I keep getting my perception check is a plus 15.
So you're trying to think out what you have, and you're like, I'm a lot of spell slots, a bit meta. But you're looking around your being, and you find something familiar in your pockets. You find a little wooden door.
Oh my god!
The therapy door.
Wait, what?
Door!
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Okay, let's go.
All right. You pull out
Do
the
you
door.
scream therapy door? Do you scream therapy door?
Oh, you have no idea. Oh, you have no idea. Oh my god.
I don't.
All right. I'm going to slap Amren's door in the middle of this guy's forehead, and we're going to go inside his brain.
All right.
What?
So Ilona pulls out what looks like a little wooden figurine of a door, but the door is just cracked open a little bit. She throws it at Lord Puck's head. It shrinks and somehow seems to fit perfectly on his forehead. As it does, you hear the sound of a door slowly opening somewhere in the universe. And then a beam of light fires out of Lord Puck's skull. Who is going into Lord Puck's mind?
Dragon is
I'm
absolutely going into
going.
the mine.
Can we please?
All right.
It's just an empty
Is
room.
Shionimus going? Is Shionimus
I
going?
feel like someone should stand and watch, but also
If we're
She's
all
the only
together,
one.
we're also safe, right?
I'll go because the other two haven't experienced whatever the hell this is.
No, I see you throw a door on his forehead and then go into it, and I'm like, they just keep having more and more things going on. I kind of wish at this point I just got a list.
Yeah, where do you get this stuff? I mean, for real, I need to go to whatever store you guys have visited in the past and buy one of everything.
We got magic creatures and magic doors. There's
there's a magic boot, magic feathers.
Oh my gosh.
I could have used the bully boot. I forgot.
Wait, what?
Oh, you haven't seen the boot either. Oh no.
That's right.
Good times.
Well, after you, I guess.
Shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's like, oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, all right, I'll take it a little slower.
Wait, can I put some, wait, before we go,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach down, grab some earth, take the staff and touch the earth, and then I'm going to rub some mud on Dragon. I'm just going to walk over and go, oh, I will just help a little bit. Oh, look. Oh, sorry about that. You get healed 4. I cast. No, it is. Let me double check. I just checked it, and now it's no longer here. It's mud. What is it called? It's not mud.
Magic mud.
Mud plaster something.
Oh, a healing plaster, I think it's called.
Healing
right?
plaster. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which means I treat wounds. I do first aid. I need to roll. That's what it is. I roll. That's a 17 plus my medicine, which is 12. That's 29.
Yeah, totally. Out of curiosity, what level of medicine are you at? Trained or expert? Trained? Okay.
Yep.
Excuse me. I will say that you can roll to heal him 4d8.
4d8.
So while you're casting, or like just putting mud on Dragon, he's like, Lothier, is this
It's absolutely necessary.
right? But like, infections are a thing. This sounds crazy, but for me asking, but is this mud clean?
As you say that, the mud begins to glow with a really weird, warm feeling right on whatever wound you have right there. You heal for 6, 12, 17 HP.
That's amazing.
And he goes, it's I swear this is how they some of the healers back home take care of people.
He like kind of wipes some of it off where he was like slashed. Like, huh. So in addition to the Bun Boy stuff, we're going to do warm healing mud baths for lots of money.
I bet we could jar it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Hey.
What?
Let's not take a religious practice from a culture and monetize it, please.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just put in regular mud. They don't even know.
That
That's
doesn't
not-
work like that.
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. This is smart. And I'm sure Ichi is also on board with this idea because that is great. Dragon, you are learning so well. That is amazing marketing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There are some religious places that sell like tap water for like so much money.
It's not tap water. It's holy water.
Is it though?
Why
They
is it
bless
holy
it.
though?
Did you not see me tap the mud with the stick? that makes it
Yeah.
holy.
Well, exactly. You did it. Like, and you're a druid, and I believe that. But have you met some of these religious people and some of the shadier organizations? You know, I'm going to go ahead and say that water ain't holy.
Listen, we understand that black market holy water is not something that we agree on. However, I also think that what Lothier did was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I want to focus on the fact that even though you say that you don't know a whole heckin' lot about being a druid, you're doing a really amazing job so far.
Wait, are you not like the most expert druid ever?
Oh, absolutely not.
You've got to be kidding me. Holy crap. Like,
Oh, no. Most druids at least learn all the stuff of their circle. I'm piecing stuff together as I go.
well, you're doing a freaking fantastic job at it. Sorry,
Oh,
that was loud. I was, I'm still going over like the healing mud thing in my head.
okay.
Yeah, you're doing great, kid.
But for
Keep it up.
any like grabs Lothier by both shoulders, you are doing fantastic. I haven't met many druids, but I have to believe that you're like one of the best of them.
That's nice. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Can you let me go now, please?
Sure. Sorry, I'm just a little hyped up. Like, you know, John of us killed the demon that was impersonating my father, and I got to cut out his heart. Look, I've got it in a bag.
I mean, we're about to go inside. Lord Puck, your head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
Lord
can't
Puck's just
respond.
like this.
Oh,
with a
he's,
beam
like,
of
knocked
light
out, and I'm
shooting
like,
out of it. Yeah,
oh.
he's not here right now.
I'm like, oh, okay. That makes it better. It's only between us. I don't know how many people know about this ability to heal. It's not common. It comes from this staff. But yeah, I'm here to help. Just let me know.
All right. Let's go inside somebody's head with a small door.
So as you go into the open door, you are reminded of the sort of anchor phrase that you learned from Alren forever ago. What color is the sky in your world? It kind of echoes in your head, everyone's head. And as you move through this door, this bright, blinding white light intensifies till everything nullifies, becomes numb, becomes blank, until finally you find yourself in a pitch white room with 3 doors in front of you. The first door on the left is made of crystal glass. Second door is crystal glass, but it's bleeding halfway down. And the third door on the far right is bleeding onto the floor, chains wrapped all around it. You can see it bending and billowing like lungs, breathing like a beast held back.
I say we
And
choose
we
the
go to the first
non-bleeding
door?
door, please.
The
Wait.
first door.
Wait, really? I was going to say we go into the last one because they clearly don't want us in there. It's got
Well, no,
chains
no,
and it's
no.
bleeding. Like,
Don't worry about
Sounds
it.
like
We're going to
adventure.
go in all of them, but we need to work our way up.
I like that.
oh,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. You know, just fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go.
Maybe after rest.
We take a nap in Lord Puck's head.
I'm just kidding.
Just really
Oh,
Raven in there, like he's having some weird dreams right now.
Yeah.
Right, so you go into the very first door,
Yes.
you open it, pitch black. Pitch black space. And then just kind of filling it slowly. You see these little ripples of wind rise. They rise until they get thicker and thicker. And it's now that you realize you're staring at a fuming cloud of smoke, billowing from a raging fire. A fire that devours and stands above a mound of human bodies. As demons, slaughtering them in the streets, drag them over to the pile, throw them on. There is no moon in this sky. There are no stars. But there is the city of Enshelator, a city that you're in. You're seeing it burn, break, shatter. And there, their face lit half by the flames, creating an orange silhouette, and the other half by the screaming, raucous rampage is Lord Puck, wearing rags, the rags of a child without a home on the streets. Very sullen, very tired, very hungry, just staring. You hear a whip crack and a horse whinny, and you see a ball of fire roll across the town, rocketing with purpose and drive. Its rider, corpulent, massive form of flesh, faces in its stomach, trying to scream out as arms try to move to grab for freedom. But as they grab, anyone they touch gets pulled into the stomach and soon becomes another face and a pair of arms. As the form with a gold megaphone just screams through the whole city. On a golden slab, they sit chained down to a holy celestial beast, broken and tired from carrying this form. It rockets through the city at its every command and whim. You see innocent people taking bottles, breaking them over each other's heads to make improvised stabbing weapons so they can kill the other person to survive. And there, surrounded by chaos, blood, and fire, is Lord Puck in rags.
Oh, go ahead, Dragon.
I was going to say, everything here is kind of horrific, but at the same time, it's nice to see the city burning.
Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something normal here in Shelator?
PJ, is this something something normal?
You have never seen this before in your life.
Not to my knowledge. This never happened while I was here, and I was here for quite a while.
Ilona's going to approach Lord Puck.
Lord Puck's body is frozen in time, but you kind of see a vision of them turning to you. Why are they doing this? Why is it happening? I just tried to get a loaf of bread, and I stole the bread. I wasn't supposed to steal the bread, but then this happened, and there was a loud noise, and now everything's on fire. Everything's on bloody fire.
What loud noise?
A roar, like a very angry, very big dog, lion, and then screaming, and then there was an explosion by the top where all the nobles are. Glass shattering and people running and screaming, and then everything turned into this.
I know that there seems to be a correlation between what you did and what's happening right now, but none of this is because of you.
I know. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to keep my mates alive. And every time I turn around the corner, one of them's missing. And I know I'm never going to see him again. And I don't know what's happening, but I know that the only way I can survive this is with friends and violence. And I'm scared, and I'm hungry, and I'm confused.
Lord Puck, which of the towers of the Norton Nobles was the explosion?
No. I didn't look up until it was already done. We're not supposed to look up. That's where they are. Supposed to just stay head forward, just trying to make a living, and then everything just fire and violence everywhere.
When did all of this happen?
Today's a holiday. Today's a very special holiday. Today is our national. Today is a national holiday when we were founded by the 7 families. It was supposed to be a very nice holiday. Then all this happened.
Recall knowledge on the holiday.
It's going to be a high DC unless you're from Enchelator.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Also,
I
was just going to say, out of curiosity, did I escape on a national holiday of Enchelator?
No.
Okay, because I was like, did Dragon blow some shit up and cause all this? Because that would be interesting. Okay.
You know what's funny? I don't know. My recall knowledge modifier is. What is that?
You're doing a society check? It would just be a.
Yes.
All
it
right.
is. Okay, I'll do society check. 25.
25. Okay. You happen to remember sometime after the Great Dragon War, Enchelator claims to have been gifted by 7 great dragons, kind of renewed vigor and wealth and power. And that on that day, the 7 families basically rose up to drag Enchelator out of the ashes of its failing city-state or nation-state. And doing so, that was the day they kind of founded Enchelator like permanently about 5,000 years ago. So it was kind of that national holiday when the 7 dragons blessed the 7 families to keep the city. Again, nation-state, my bad.
But I don't get a name from that.
The name of the
holiday.
Oh, name of the holiday?
Yeah.
So it goes by a few names. The port is kind of call it the Crimson Carnival.
Sorry.
No one really knows what the nobles call it, but let's just say everyone knows they celebrate it a little differently.
Right.
Would I have been a part of one of these celebrations?
I'll give you a society recall knowledge check. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, that's a 25.
25. Okay. Now, you've never seen a kickoff like this. You've never seen it with violence and demons rolling in the streets and absolute chaos. Mostly it is shorthand. It's an eyed wide shut kind of party, if you know what I mean.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I also don't know for sure.
It's very debaucherous. I'll put it that way.
Okay, that's, yep, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say that the violence isn't normally part of these parties. It's, there's thrusting, just not with a sword.
All right. Dragon are we just fought a big demon and it seemed kind of like the demons were running everything around here.
Uh-huh.
Is that normal? I don't know much about Enchelator.
I mean, they do a fair bit of demon worship and the like.
But demon worship versus demon tyranny, and just he points over to the street where like there's a demon probably murderizing someone, and he goes, "Is that normal?"
Look, they didn't tell me a whole lot. I just remember something being mentioned called the Crimson Pact. And, just doing my own connections with the demons here, but demons create pacts. It's possible that the royal families did so. made a deal with some of the demons.
And it's quite possible that the reason that this year might be so bad is because they might have to re-up on those pacts every once in a while.
Well, and that means poor people like our friend here get caught in the crossfire, I guess.
Like they're collecting souls, like these people are lambs to the slaughter, a sacrifice.
I think we gotta watch more to find out.
PJ, the demons that were running around, can I do a religion check on them to see if I know specifically the demons that are terrorizing the city?
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Good.
Dang.
What?
So the demons doing all of the really violent work. You can tell they're just an assortment of lower level demons, soldiers of whatever devil god, whatever devil lord that they are working for.
Okay.
One thing you can tell for certain, the one riding the horribly fallen celestial creature,
Mm-hmm.
you recognize as a chill runs through your body, you are looking directly into the face of Betza. Betza, the god of greed, cupidity, hoarding. Fallen from the astral glories after the war that created the nine hells. Fallen because he sided with Magadan and Ravan. And then when they were defeated, fell with him in turn.
Great. I'm gonna relay this to the rest of the party. If he as a reincarnation is here, it's quite possible that others also came back. I don't know which families made which pacts with what demon lords or devils, but it is entirely possible that this event was larger than the others if it is big enough to have an actual devil lord from the nine hells be present in this city. The one question we don't know is why is this street urchin that is stealing bread and lost and confused somehow turned into a noble?
Bleeding door?
bleeding door.
Maybe
Before
we'll
we
with the
go-
chainsaw? Or
Yeah, absolutely. No, we should go, but before we go,
Mm-hmm.
Alona gets down on Lord Puck's level, looks him in the eyes, and says, "You are going to survive. It's not going to be pretty. You're going to see a lot of horrible things, and I'm so sorry. None of this is your fault, and
Yeah.
you don't deserve this."
Yeah. I'm going to survive this. As impossible as it sounds, I'm going to survive this, and it's not my fault. I'm just going to get better. I'm going to get smarter. I'm going to get faster. I'm going to survive this, and it won't be my fault. My mates are gone, but that's okay. I see a few other people. I see a dog person. I see a man with armor and a sword. And I see an elven noble. Maybe she can keep me safe. I think I'm going to talk to them, yeah? That's a good idea.
You should definitely talk to them.
All right, they're leading people. They're leaders. I think they're like that. I'm safe. I'll go with them.
Elven noble?
Oh, yeah. No, the woman right there.
You see an elven noble woman, long black hair, pinning someone who just attacked her with one hand back down to the ground, lifting a butcher's knife high above her head, planting it in the skull of said attacker like she's leaving it in a wood block. And as she does so, you see her mouth open wide and you see fangs pop out as she sinks her teeth into the body of the person. Throwing the body away, you see just kind of, it's okay, he wasn't a noble. Everyone, please, we must leave. Come this way.
Dragon just looks at Janimus. Is that a sibling or cousin or something of yours?
And just all elves are related.
Yeah,
No,
just
they
because
just did something really badass. And you did the badass things too. So
Thank you. But I don't
Correlation.
have this thing. Like, that's just not a fucking elf, bro.
oh well, I don't know. All right, Elven
I'll give you that.
mage,
You've been dead for a while. I'll give you that.
They did a really cool thing with the stab and the killing someone. You jumped through the air and you shot a demon in the eye with a bow and arrow.
But that's not an elf. That is not that.
at
What-
least not a normal.
What
elf.
is that?
My mistake. My fault.
What is that? What is that?
Alona's going to turn to leave,
Mhm.
and she looks back at Lord Puck one more time as he goes to join the rest of the party and exits the door.
As you leave, you can hear the echo of Lord Puck's voice, not only as he's calling out to them to join them, but you hear him say, I'm going to survive this. As that voice just kind of echoes, the light becomes too bright until right in that light, you go back to that kind of center hub. The crystal door is kind of left with just a crack open. The second door that's bloody is in front of you. And the third door that's just bleeding and covered in chains is at the far right. What do you do?
Half bloody door, please.
Half bloody door? Okay.
Knock, knock.
Everyone agree half bloody door?
Yeah.
As you open the door, walk in, you find yourself at the non-destroyed aqueduct. Everything is pristine. You see a kind of open air square cover made of stone. You see 30, 50, 60 people just exhausted, laying on the ground, stomachs just heaving as they're trying to breathe, their arms shaking. They're on the ground twitching. All around you, you see demons limed up. Humans possessed, their tongues hanging long and their eyelids stripped by, just staring at you. You see full demons with their faces on fire, just waiting, and no idea what they're waiting for, but easily a legion of demons waiting for you. And as they're staring, waiting, you see Lord Puck, his two chubby, cherubic hands grabbing a hold of a wooden turnstile as he, a dog person wearing priestly robes, the man with armor, and the elven noblewoman are pushing this wheel. The wheel that was broken in the decontamination center that you fell into and saw the sigil of Dekha.
I think this looks better after I was done with it.
Lord Puck kind of again separates from the wheel.
I'm so tired. Everything burns. Everything's getting numb. I'm so tired. I've been turning this wheel for a bloody hour.
Why are you turning the wheel?
Because if I don't, whatever's in this well will kill us all. And if that doesn't kill us, they will.
He points the demons flanking around all corners of the aqueduct, staring at you from a distance.
How did you get made to do this job? The four of you.
People that were doing it before. People whose job it was supposed to be, they got tired. They collapsed, some fainted. And then the rats came. Plague rats from the wells, started chewing his skin like jerky. We had to pull them off and keep them alive somehow. And then, with no one else to pull it, it had to fall on us. But we're exhausted. We've been doing it for a bloody hour.
Alona's gonna see if she can hop on the wheel.
I'll join.
Okay.
I'll help too.
Yeah, sure, I'll follow.
Four of you, are you on the same spoke, Peg, that Lord Puck is on? You begin to feel exhausted. Your leg muscles are shaking and they are non-existent. Every step you take, you don't even feel your feet. The only way you know you even have legs is because your knees are on fire and your lower back is tight like a fist as it also burns. Your shoulders are screaming with acid and flame as you're pushing with your wrists and all of your body. You are feeling the small body of a street urchin kid literally saving his town from complete destruction. And you can only imagine that the grown man, the noble woman, and the dog cleric are all feeling the same pain and exhaustion. Now, as this continues to move, this wheel suddenly, like a bubbling water rising over the lip, a horde of rats bellows out and descends upon you. They are upon you like a sheet, like a blanket. Their greasy, furry bodies, their clawing, grimy fingers and toes. And Puck just says, I'm scared. I'm scared and my body hurts and I don't know what's going to happen.
Jonabus is going to speak up. And she's going to look at Puck as they're all still trying to turn this wheel. No matter what you do, you cannot and you will not stop. You can do this. Keep it going. And she'll look at the party as she continues to help with the wheel.
Your feet begin to, though trotting and numb, find a brand new strength, energy, if you will. And you just go into this autopilot as all 5 of your bodies work in tandem to move this wheel. You can start feeling the click clack of little plague rat claws moving around your body. And you start feeling the horrible lacerating bites and pinches as they lash out in confusion and insanity.
It hurts. Everything hurts. I can do this. Push through it. You said I could, and I've done really good so far. I can't back down now. But what if they keep biting me?
It'll only be worse if you stop. If you keep going, that's the only chance this town and you have. It's not a perfect answer, but you've come this far, as you've already said. Just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, perseverance is the thing, yeah? Mom and all my little mates used to say we're going to make it tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
And even though you see a young boy pushing on a wheel, you can see his spirit rising up and shouting to everyone, don't stop, all right? I don't care how much it hurts. I don't care how much it burns. We get through tonight. We get through everything forever. My friends told me, and he's pointing to all of you, my friends told me we can get through this. So we're going to, so no one stop. But because this is just a door on a memory, they don't hear him. But Puck hears this. And the wheel starts turning faster and faster. The rats wash off you. Like a cascading torrent, they're gone. And it's at that point you hear a horrible roar. A defeated, angry, primordial rage. You can all give me religion checks if you wish, as this horrific green bubbling crude rises one more time.
No, not for me.
Nope, not for me either.
The 17 for Dragon.
Okay.
That's pretty good for him.
Give me one sec. It was religion check. 24.
Okay. Of all the devil gods and devil lords of the 9 hells, only one demon has ever ascended to a position of power. A demon queen, Deka, the disease, the decay. She herself begins to rise from the sewers, as is her wont, as was her home, as she rages one last time against the dying of her attempt to take the sewers of Enshalator. And as she crumbles and fizzles away, the demons around the whole facility now realize this is not under Deka's protection. And as they begin to walk towards you, they are parted like a Red Sea. And a familiar 10-foot tall, metal-clad, cold, dead-souled malefactor with a corkscrew eye starts marching through them. But at this point, the door opens, the light becomes bright to leave.
Right. Looks like we got one more.
You see Dragon, he's like kind of looking to the floor. His shoulders are slumped. And this halfling has gone through a lot. And definitely stronger than I gave him credit for.
To the final door?
Yeah. Those chains, how tightly wound on that door are they? Can I cast Detect Magic to see if it's something blocking? Because that memory seems like it's locked away.
Casting Detect Magic on the
chains of the door.
Chains themselves, you don't get any magic back, but you definitely do get you definitely get some blip. Something powerful is affecting this memory. Okay. Yes, Kylie.
Do I recognize these chains? Are they just regular chains?
Give me a religion check.
Oh, no. Of course, it's a good roll. It's a 25.
In the bottom of the 9 hells, 2 brothers, the first to be, the first to betray and the first to be betrayed, fight for all eternity. Though both could easily leave the 9th circle of hell, they would rather curse and swear and fight one another, truly believing that neither deserve the reprieve of the hell they have been thrown to. Both of them are epitomized by the symbol of the chain and the crown, but only one truly lives by the chain and crown. He is Ravan. But Magadon is never far behind where Ravan is concerned.
I'm going to enter the store pissed off.
So as you put your hands on the door, the chains seem to kind of flutter and leave. So you're able to open this door. It's not being barred. It's more of a manifestation. Door opens up. As you walk through it, you enter a room. A tiny, dark room. Steel walls with rusty and horribly stained with mildew padding. This is a soundproof room. Hanging from the top of the center of the room on a long iron wrought chain is a brazier of fire lit with coals and embers that spew. Very little light. And in this room, you see one door in the corner. You see the cleric dog in their robes. You see the adventurer man with armor and sword. You see the elven noble with fangs bleeding from their necks, stab wounds in their gut, in crumpled piles in the corner. And they're in the center of the room with eyes wide, shock, their cherubic hand clutching a simple knife, blood all over them, is Lord Puck. Twitching, shaking. And the door, the spinning of a wheel as iron screeches upon iron and a loud thunk as it swings open. 10-foot tall, cold-souled malefactor with the horrible eye comes walking in. And behind him is a man with long horns like a steer, eye patch over one eye. And next to him is a man, bright red skin of dripping blood, rivets of chain link through his skin. Congratulations, Lord Puck. Your now noble family made the deal and you won the game. You get to live. And not only live, you get to continue as, well, the noble seven families. I must say, this has been a rousing evening, hasn't it, brother? Yeah. It's been a fucking blast. Yes, it has been a fucking blast. You win the game, Lord Puck. And as the Raskuchin family has made the deal, no one will remember anything. You get to be a noble lord, elevated aristocracy, and none of this will ever have to haunt you or anyone. But we get to do this again next year, isn't that right, Al Muhammad? Yes, I believe the contract said every year on this holiday, we get to have a fair run of it. Yes, every year. A fucking blast. Come, Lord Puck. Congratulations are in order. Your celebratory party awaits you from this torture chamber. Come with us. Lord Puck just looks at the knife, the blood on his hands, the three people he has either killed or survived the killing of. And he looks up at three of the most vile and powerful devil gods in the nine hells. And in complete shock and dismay, with limp and ragged limbs, after being awake for 24 hours, running, fighting, starving, killing, he gets to be a noble. And he just dies as he slowly, zombily walks out of there. But as he leaves, before the doors closed, you still see Lord Puck, a child in rags, holding a knife covered in the blood of the three people that kept him safe in this room. I was going to survive. I was going to make it through. That's what I said I was going to do, and that's what I did. I survived. I made it through, because that's all I was going to do.
Do not kill me, mate. What am I? What's left for me?
And there you are standing in this room. The final trial of the Crimson Carnage as three devil gods walk him away. What do you do?
Can we follow?
Who would you like to follow?
I was curious if we could follow.
You can stay here with the mental manifestation of Lord Pux's massive trauma. We could also follow Lord Puck's physical form and the three devil gods that he is walking off with.
Alona's gonna put a hand on Dragon's shoulder. Don't go. I don't know where that door leads. I don't know if you can go through there, but I know that you shouldn't. There's a reason that this door has chains on it. There's a reason that he doesn't know. He doesn't want to know. And he shouldn't have to.
And as Dragon speaks, you can hear his voice shaking. You think if we go in there that he'll remember?
I'm scared he might. And then what good would we have done?
So he's been through enough. And then Dragon's just going to turn and walk out.
I look over at Alona and I go, they're playing a game with everyone in this town's lives. They plan to do it every year. If we're meant to save the world, how can we let just the unnatural things happen in here keep going? Yeah, Lord Puck, he did what he had to do to survive, but next year there will be another Lord Puck, and the year after that.
That's why we gotta do what we gotta do. So we can get to everything. Because this is a part of a much bigger picture, and we can't handle it right now, but one day we're going to.
Well, I swear. Dragon had the right idea to burn this place to the ground, and he turns back and walks to the door.
Alona looks at Gio. I guess there's just some things that doors just can't fix.
Do you think he would have done the same if I hadn't cast him out of Nubia?
I don't think there's any way of knowing. And I don't think that you need to torture yourself with it.
She's gonna walk out.
Alona looks at the form of Lord Puck in the doorway one last time. Looks at the pile of bodies in the room. And closes the door behind her.
If there's no other business with this memory, then we will close the final door. With the final door closing, back to the center, you see the 3 doors. The chains on the one start to kind of rumble. They shake. They're quaking in fear. You see the links start to split and rust, drop off one by one by one. Though the door is still bloody, bleeding, profusely pouring blood, the chains are now gone, broken and vanished. But you see a small little padlock put on that knob. And with that being your last vision, you come out of the door, now knowing the entire repressed memory of this, of every civilian and noble of this entire city. You now know the dark secret of the Crimson Carnival, the Crimson Carnage. And I will assure you now, Puck will have no memory still behind the lock. But the power of that forgotten memory is gone. Only the safety of the lock. As you leave now, you're back into the womb. You can hear it beating like a heart as the pumps fill the pods, as the room churns with etherical and astral power, as you are now aware that every pod that hasn't been shattered is now holding on to a homunculus of a human form. You're now back into the womb, and Lord Puck still cowering for protection behind them. These pods. And you're back.
Dragon immediately just like sits down on the floor next to the pod that's near Puck. And like pulls him in to sit next to him and just kind of holds his arm across his chest.
He at first seems a bit confused, but that facade quickly fades as he, desperate for warmth, moves his head into your chest.
It's all right. You're safe now. The demon's gone.
And with a warm, damp sensation, which can only expose the tears he's crying into your shirt, into your tunic, into your armor, we will call it a night. That is where we will end episode 24, season 2 of Edge of Legend. I know, very somber. What a way you really get, the music comes in, and then it's a huge jump. My thank you to all my players for being not only amazing combatants, brilliant tacticians and storytellers, but also surviving that. My apologies if you want to decomp after. Please hit me up. I'll be up all night. That being said, let us extend our goodbyes and our loves to the audience who also sat through that. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Let's start off with Wes. Please, Wes, tell us who you are. Excuse me. And where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, everyone. I am Wes Johnson. You can find me on that sweet, sweet internet at Wes_IRL and all of the things. Run a show on Fridays called Yeet for Initiative with PJ as one of my awesome players. We're coming close to the end of our side story, but PJ might be staying on as somebody else. Who knows? So that's where you can find me. Awesome episode, by the way. Great job, PJ.
Hey, great job. I can do whatever I want. If you guys are having fun, what is it? Thank you for you guys for being awesome. That being said, Kylie, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Kylie, or I go by Kai. It really doesn't matter at this point. You can find me at Kai's Wonderful Life all over the internet, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that fun stuff. When I'm not here on Wednesdays, I am over on the World Tree Quest here on Twitch at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we are playing our homebrew D&D campaign. We are trying to wrap up a very intense scene, but scheduling is always an issue in D&D. But I might be posting some sneak peek stuff when I'm trying to plan this D&D wedding. So, come hang out.
Hell yeah. Well, next up, let's go to Sydney. Sydney, please tell me who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello! My name is Sidney Rubino. You can find me all over the internet at Sidney Rubino. What's my name? I don't know. At Sidney Rubino. That's Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. This Saturday, I have the season finale of this mini series that I've been doing called it's a necrobotic campaign. It's called Emotional Drive. It's also very dark, so if you like that, oh boy, the finale is gonna be a mess. Please come join us 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Weave the Tale on Twitch. We got a great cast of cool people with a lot of really emotional storytelling, so woo, it's dark. I'm so glad I'm in therapy. Thanks everyone for being here.
Oof. Well, last and certainly not least, please, Randy, take it away. Who are you? Where can you find on sweet internet?
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Alvarenga. You can find me on Twitter at Roller Raja. That's ROLLERRAJA, where I'm talking about all the cool stuff I do. I need to post more. That's the thing about Twitter that I'm trying to get better at. So I will be posting in the future. But you can find out some of the cool stuff. Some of them are Shadowrun, obviously here on Wednesdays. I just got cast in an Aliens RPG show that I'm super excited about. So I'm excited for that. And so you can find out about all of these things and the other things that are currently in discussion. There's a really cool one with some people here, maybe. That I'm super pumped about. So come check me out. And thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, I was trying to reverse engineer that. Also, my name is PJ Megaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.megaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, and let's have fun. And when I'm out here with these amazing legends, you can find me, Friday for initiative, like Wes said, at Wes_IRL. Also, Wayward Arcadium coming back, ? Probably sometime in August. We'll let you know soon with more information. That being said, I'll give you more details as we can tell them. And if you haven't already checked out yet, Queen's Court Games on Spotify, the podcast, you can listen to the second episode that I was in that dropped. So check out, if you like vampires and you like me being a dumb himbo vampire who has no idea what it means to be a vampire, how is this a surprise to anyone? I'm a dumb himbo vampire. It's what I do. Go check it out. Episode 2 dropped, I think, last week. It's awesome. It's hilarious. You're going to love it. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to tell you more stuff that's happening when time comes. Until then, I am going to find someone to raid. Why am I not raiding someone? Oh, I'll say this while I'm doing the raid. It's awkward. But if you are curious about all the memories that these players went through, please go to our podcast, our YouTube page, YouTube/Nat20Prods, and look up the Crimson Carnage, which is the entire Halloween campaign we had last year that made this entire story happen. So go ahead and check that out if you want to. That being done, we're just gonna go raid the Hero Zone. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, so we should be raiding. Yeah. What'd I do? Oh, before we go, time. As always, I want to thank Joe, our amazing TD. Again, we wouldn't be here looking amazing and doing amazing things if it wasn't for Joe. Joe, seriously, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for everything you do. All right. With that being said, we're going to be rating in 3, 2, 1.